Hey, Jason. Hey, Wyatt. Hey, boys and girls. It's another episode of Grandpa Story Hour. I am Jason and Wyatt's grandpa. And there's soon to be a third, but that's going to come in a little while. I have a great book today. How Full is Your Bucket for Kids? I want to thank Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, Auntie, Uncle, whomever's taking care of you boys and girls. I know who's taking care of Jason and Wyatt, for letting me read you a story. Also, I want to thank Miss Shelby, the librarian at the school, for giving me these books, loaning me these books. So let's get going, shall we? Ooh, it's a big book, man. Check that book out. It's huge. All right, here we go. Felix was putting one of the last blocks on his tower when his little sister came in. "I want to build with you," she said. Felix scowled. "Go away. You're too little." Okay. "I'm big." "Stay back. You'll knock it over." "I can be very careful." "Go play with your baby toys, Anna." Look at that. That's pretty funny, huh? Look at that. That's funny. Thwack! Uh-oh. Someone's mad. What? Jason? Anyway, all right, we can move. Uh-oh. "Grandpa!" Grandpa shook his head. "Felix, you just dipped from your sister's bucket. Like everyone else, Anna has an invisible bucket. When it's empty, she feels bad. But when it's full, she feels great. Didn't you ever notice your own bucket?" Invisible bucket? Sometimes Felix couldn't quite tell when his grandfather was joking. Sounds like Jason Wyatt's grandpa. Here we go. But the next morning, when Felix woke up, there it was, a small gray bucket floating above his head. There it is, floating away. When Felix came down to have breakfast, his mom was in a hurry. "I've got a meeting this morning, and it's almost time to go. Anna, sit still." I like the big pictures, by the way, parents. It's really a big book. It's good. Felix slipped, and choco wheat scattered across the floor. "Felix," yelled his mom, "you should have used this stool to reach that." Felix could feel his bucket tip and big invisible drips spell out. Drip, drip. Anna laughed as she crunched the cereal with her shoe. Drip. "Get the broom and clean up that before you miss the bus," scolded Mom. With the school bus honking, Felix quickly swept up the choco wheats and grabbed the last blueberry muffin. But before he could even take one bite, what do you think's going to happen? Oop, there it is. That's what's going to happen. Buster jumped up and grabbed the muffin from his hand. Drip. "Hey, look at Felix's new backpack. My baby brother has just one like it." Drip. Drip. "Felix, psst. Watch out, shrimp." Drip. Drip. Just keeps dripping. Ooh, look at that. It was still morning, and Felix's bucket felt almost empty. It's a good book. I like it. It's a good story. As he watched his classmates walk into the room, he secretly hoped they would trip and fall. That's what it feels like when you have an empty bucket. Felix slumped into his seat and waited for something else bad to happen. Mrs. Bumblenickel, that's a pretty funny name, Mrs. Bumblenickel. Gotta put my glasses on, my eyes are getting tired. Mrs. Bumblenickel walked slowly up to his desk and handed him a paper. He could hardly bear to look. "Felix, you wrote a wonderful story. Would you please share it with the class?" Felix grinned and felt a big drop land right in his bucket. Drop, Drop, plop, 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 plop. The Gigantosaurus Who Wanted a Pet by me, Felix. The class grew quiet. They laughed at all the right places and oohed at the scary parts. When Felix finally read the end, everyone clapped. Even Emily, who sat next to him and didn't usually like dinosaurs. Felix felt a whole shower of drops land in his bucket. Maybe the day wouldn't be so bad after all. You doing okay? You're behaving really well. You're doing great. Drop, 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 drop. Team captains today are Veronica and Felix. Nice cow. It's a dog. Well, nice colors there, Felix. Cool laser and backpack, Felix. Oh, you see what's happening? Jason and Wyatt, boys and girls, you see what's happening? By afternoon, Felix's bucket was nearly full, and at recess, he looked all around. Felix suddenly realized that his grandpa was right. Everyone else had a bucket too. Look at all the boys and girls with buckets. Pretty awesome. All the drops are starting to fall. Look at this. Let me help you. Drop, 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 drop. Here's your baseball. Catch. Drop, 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 drop. Thanks, dude. Drop, 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 drop. Yeah, hi, Felix. First day? Hi, I'm Felix. I'm sorry about that. Hi, I'm Felix. First day? Yes, I'm Amir. The strange thing was that for every drop he helped put in someone else's bucket, he felt another drop in his own bucket. Felix burst in the door after school. He shouted, "You were right, Grandpa. I do have a bucket, and I understand how it works." Then he saw Anna's torn doll. "Bad dog," he almost scolded. But then he thought dogs might have invisible buckets too. "Your doll will be okay, Anna," said Felix. "Mom will fix her." "Until then, do you want to help me build the tallest building in the world with my blocks?" And so they did. That's a sweet book. So Jason and Wyatt, boys and girls, be nice to people and they be nice back to you. Be kind to people and they'll be kind to you. And if not, that's their problem. You be kind. You be nice. There's a good chance that they'll be nice to you. All right, that's the end for today. Hey, Mom, Dad, thank you again. Grandma, Grandpa, auntie, uncle, who's ever taking care of your boy and your girl, thank you so much for letting me read story to them. We do have a Venmo account if you're interested in helping us. We'd appreciate it. Until next time, Grandpa Story Hour says, I love you. God bless.